up from your side.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to The Witcher 3. So, what did we do the last time? Okay, at this point, right at this moment, we are possessed by something von Elric, and Shawnee was invited to a wedding, and she chose us as our plus one. But because we needed to show the he's a ghost, obviously, that's why he can possess us. So the ghost, uh, we had to show the ghost a good time, and this is how we are doing it. So we have just entered the wedding, and I don't think I think I've had one interaction where he mentioned something about a mutt, basically a giant dog. And apparently it's free, so he said something. I don't know if he'll be involved, but he did make a comment on that. So I don't know. Maybe something will happen. Follow Shani meet the newlyweds.
Time to say hello.
Look at how he's walking. Talk to the newlyweds. Are you guys the newlyweds?
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
She looks familiar.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
Oh crap.
My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
It's getting carried away. Why would you choose this chap? You get a hefty dowry with your bride. How do you know Shani? Let's go with this.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
I want to say these things, but it's just I've been going through all the dialogues. I don't know if I should go through these. Let's begin. Let's not say that.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Take part in the wedding activities until midnight.
You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most of it.
He arrived, that's certain.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scope, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. We'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Okay. Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. This stream will be this will not be a long stream because I was a bad boy. I didn't do things I needed to do, so this will be a lot smaller. I'll probably go on for like an hour or so. Just give me a second. Also, right now there was an option, I guess you might have missed it, but there was an option where I could have asked the newlyweds about like some strange things about the dowry, about, I don't know, there was another thing. There were 3 options. I chose the least bad option and then decided to just go on with it. Tell me everything you know.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know, everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon, ate his fill of food, not fire, and went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. You'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
So much coin, all for naught. I do hope the mutant can find the fire.
For me, it's working. The comments are working for me.
Demon.
I did see something happened. I don't exactly know what happened, but something happened. I saw it happening. There was a very, like, for a few milliseconds there was some sort of a connection issue. So maybe when you were writing something, that's when it happened. Just let me quickly take a look. But I did see something. It doesn't tell you in the reports, but I did see something. Hopefully it's fixed now. Okay, let's go look for the mutt. Take part in wedding activities until midnight. Use a witch's sense to find the fire swallower. So he's wearing a jester's hat.
The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Yet judging by its house, demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks.
Following
So I
some
shall follow
dog's
these.
trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding.
Oh, come
I'll
on.
wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
There should be
How
a
goes the search?
mod.
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This Witcher work suits me swimmingly.
There should be a mod where Geralt always behaves like this. God damn, look at the way he stands, everything he does. That's amazing. What's this?
A broken branch.
Oh.
As if one too heavy sought to scamper
thought-
up this tree.
I thought it was a
Seems
dead
our
body or
fire
something.
eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting. A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat and a coward.
I'm glad I didn't notice it. The wolf medallion has been switched with something. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's their family crest. A wild boar.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
I have never seen a bad consequence
Now
to
that
using that.
is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over. Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what had become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. Choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Oh, your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do as you say.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
So there should be a mod for this. No, I have to protect him. What the fuck?
Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Don't see anything.
Yes! Bear!
Bear? That is my little cock's attention. Hide, you blind fool.
I want to use this thing, but I can't time it properly.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
How is that a fire eater? That's a fire breather.
Another drifter.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a witcher for damn certain.
I shall do the impossible. I shall breathe the fire.
My dad doesn't like us very much.
Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds. Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
That was probably a bad idea. Oh, we just ignore it.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
I believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Oh,
Am I seriously stuck between these two guys? Come on. Okay, I guess we'll go in there last.
Look at the fools falling over themselves to catch a painted pig. Smearing their wedding garb with muck.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? The king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Could chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment.
This is the big mission I was talking about. I don't remember. I do remember you mentioning that, but I don't remember what exactly you said. Yeah, I don't remember. I love it.
Immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shani? One big pen. Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack him with a sign. Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
So weird.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
King of
What do you say to that,
Swineherd's
Shani?
crown.
Never witnessed such agility.
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
Is this like some sort of a nod to Angry Birds?
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Ow. That was quick. I have a hard time doing this quest. Why? Oh, I think I know why. Ah, shit. See, this is the problem. This is why I'm not a good... This is why I don't have 1 million subscribers. See, I'm pretty sure most people can do it. It's just they intentionally do it. It's just more fun to watch something like that, right? Ah, I'm so stupid. Damn it. Why didn't I? Actually, I didn't know that that was going to happen. And I was... Because you kind of like a tiny bit hyped it up. I was expecting something to happen. Like, I was like... I don't know. Damn it, I'm stupid. Damn it. That was such a good situation. See, to make it funny. Damn it. Damn it. That's the difference. That's the difference between me and someone else. Just watching. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's true. So quickly. Damn it. I was expecting something to happen. I was like, something would happen. And then it didn't, nothing happened. I was still waiting. Maybe I didn't realize what was going on. Can I do it again? I don't think I can. I ruined it, didn't I? I ruined the funny one. But I'm not really, I don't know, today is a weird day. Damn it. Now I'm thinking about it. The more I think about it, the more I realize how useful that moment was. I don't... so we're hitting on her, right? My dear girl, you're a miracle. Did it hurt when you fell from the heavens? Eesh. That's like the... I've seen so many guys using that pickup line. It's like available on the internet. That's why so many guys are using it. Don't really know. Should I be using this? Okay, let's go with this because I haven't heard this line.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you, Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
What does he mean? Witches? I do nothing of sorts, Pumpkin. Forgive me, I didn't know. Shit. If I do this, will I have to fight them or something? And then if I do this, because they are her brothers, she might dislike us. See, that's how far I'm thinking. And if I do this, she might think less of us because you know, we didn't fight for her. Doesn't matter.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill. Jeez. Am I seriously going to beat the...
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job.
Oh wait, he has Geralt's moves.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you.
He's probably going to hate us now.
I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
I don't know who the ladies
You
are.
always that
Ladies
charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
एक मूवी थी उसका नाम याद नहीं आ रहा but उसमें exactly यही हुआ था. The woman, the guy, but it was accidental. He beat up his brothers. I think it was Josh. Don't watch it. It's a very cringy movie now, but back in the day it was fine. But still, even back then I was getting. उस time पे तो शायद ये word भी नहीं था cringe and I was cringing. Too emotional, like almost anime level emotion. Kore kore sai. The second line is a famous meme from CSGO. From CSGO? I have a funny, well, not really a funny story, but a weird story. I don't play CSGO as much, but there was a time when I was like playing the game. I wanted to get good at it, and I was playing, and well, that has actually nothing to do with it. But basically, I found out that I was like looking at tricks and all sorts of things, and then I found out that there's a lot of people who use like voice changes and pretend to be female. Yeah, it's just it's something that people do. It was crazy. and people flirt with them. That's where I was taking this, and I think I remember I saw a video or something where someone used that line, and I was like, ugh. And I've seen that in college as well. It's so ugh. No, just no, don't use those lines. If you find a line that is available online, please don't use it. Please never use it. Come up with something or just say it as straight as possible. You don't have to like be a poet. Being a poet helps, but don't have to be one. It's weird. I fought them. Don't like the game. I wonder what would have happened. See, इसमें saves coming नहीं कर सकते हैं इस game में. I don't like that. You should be allowed to save scum. Save scum में क्या होता है? Then you can go back and try the other option and see. I think that's why I like Life is Strange, because it basically the whole entire game allows you to save scum throughout the game. You can literally rewind time and make another decision, and then again rewind and choose the other decision if you don't like the one that you just chose. It's pretty awesome. I'm out of practice. All went according to plan. I can demonstrate if you like. I want to say this. All went according to plan. Yeah, let's say that.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question then swoons with pity, tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews, and this mug? Were I to wear my own, oh, 'twould be another story altogether. The maidens always fell for
I don't know
my
what the fuck is
melancholy
happening, but I'm
eyes
getting
and
attracted
the
to her.
swagger in my scars.
Shani, I mean.
But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, alright? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then. My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
I don't understand why women like dancers and dancing, but it's actually true. It's actually true. It's an observation.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
It's not, the clothing is not the best. I mean, not the design. The design is phenomenal.
You're rather good at this.
The textures, I mean, the textures aren't that great, but still, like, it's just beautiful. I want that. Although I don't have a body like that, I wish I did. My dancing skills are a mere foretaste. A quick skill yourself. I'm a lord of the dance. Okay, let's compliment.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can't strut as proud as any peacock.
Oh, a perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but...
Call it idle curiosity, but How many have you had?
Many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though none to match your charms. Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
I'm not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Oh. Shit. Ah!
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I kiss you?
You are incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Awkward as hell. That's what it would have been like. Told if you guys be in a situation. I don't know what to say about that. Usually, like, people do. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. But I don't know how young you are or how old you are. So, but when I was younger, I too was. I did think those sort of things, especially in school, where I was absolutely an outcast. Well, not exactly an outcast. It's just I wasn't as social. And then when I moved to college, I like compensated for that quite a bit. And so, you know, if you think something's not possible at this point, believe it or not, because you're spending time thinking about it, because you think that it is not possible, which means you have been thinking about it, eventually it becomes possible. You are given opportunities where it can become possible. This applies to everything, by the way. राइट आज बाबा विक का प्रवचन ख़त्म करते हैं जल्दी, वरना आई यूजली गो ऑन लाइक अ होल पूरे का पूरा एक भाषण दे देता हूँ मैं. So let's try and control that. Wouldn't do it. Not my thing. Won't force myself on you. I'd probably have done exactly what he did. Yeah, no, I don't think so. He's pretty unique. But yeah, I think this is something that's true.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but...
But what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind.
He did.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I'm surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Okay, I was not expecting this. Like, I really was not expecting this.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
You must have splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most of it.
Give us some shots.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Look at him. He's doing that, I don't know, 60s, 50s, 70s dance. Yeah, there we go. Although the music doesn't match, but still. Oh, now it matches.
So by the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
I don't know what to say about this. This is so weird and unexpected. Ooh, dwarves. Do you play Gwent? Drink.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May they sail many a day and meet gods a coin.
Nope. Let's have fun before we go and do that. Oh, what was that? Just a flower. Ah, Gwent.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
Apologies.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
Oh
What's
man,
your
sometimes I really want to.
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Yes, Gwent. After such a long time. We meet again. Okay. Although there was a Siri when Siri goes to that mountain village where the wild hunt chases her and the guy I don't exactly remember what the guy does, but there was a guy that had a crush on Siri. So there were like a lot of scenes there, and I was not able to pause the game or hide the stuff, and it seems like YouTube didn't care. So it's very I don't know, it's hard to say what's actually going on, because like I mentioned yesterday, I was playing The Wolf Among Us, and that's why I stopped playing that game, because I know that there will probably be more those sort of scenes, and they just like literally stopped my stream and sent me an email with a warning, and again, like there were basically it's basically mammary glands. If you are able to see the tissues that cover tissue and skin that covers the mammary glands, then YouTube has a problem with it for some reason. Don't know why, but thanks for letting me know. I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably, yeah, the screen will probably temporarily go black. And I have intentionally marked this stream as not for kids, so it shouldn't happen. It's a video game. What why? I am surprised that she has like a 7 card, not even a 9 or an 8, a 7. But Yennefer has 7 as well. But again, like Yennefer has an additional, you know, she's a special card. Now she's a special card as well, but she has no abilities. I don't know why that is. From the movies, not the movies, but the TV show, it seems like Yennefer is actually much stronger than Triss. Triss is more like a proper medic of sorts, and while she is like, she doesn't know who she is, she's more powerful. Okay, I think we're good. Usually जब पहले खेल रहा था Gwent, I was like, the moment I would see the cards I would start strategizing, but right now because I haven't played Gwent in a while, I can't think of a strategy at the moment. Let's just play. Let's see what happens. They're playing with Northern Realms as well. I would play with the monster deck because I actually hate it when someone else is playing with it, but if I'm playing with it, I love it. But I don't have the cards. I think you need like a whole bunch of cards for that monster deck, especially cards with the same name, so you can just call them in and you can ruthlessly destroy everyone you're playing with. Okay, 1. Let's put this card down. Mission 2, complete their task, schedule it again, second DLC. But is that connected to the there's a similar mission in the base game, right? I did tell you that I actually I failed that, so if it's related to that quest, I might not get it because I was too cocky and I decided to enter the tournament without any cards, and I lost in the literally the first round, and then the mission failed. I was like, what? I could have save scummed. I did probably save, and I could have just loaded back in, but at that point I didn't remember. So he gave me a card. Okay, if I use this, I'll probably use his decoy card, and I can't use my decoy card on that card. This card doesn't work on that. If I play this card, I am pretty sure that he will. Pass. Let's see. He probably won't pass now. He'll probably play. Yes. Good. Sehr gut. Ich heiße Avik und ich bin sehr groß. Spiel. I forgot. I don't know what player is called. It's been a while. It's been a really long time. If I play this, he's probably going to skip. Let's see. Let's find out. No? Okay. Alright. So you want to win this. You use your cards and you want to win as well. That shall not happen. Yep. Let's see what he does. He's gonna skip. Skip. No? Okay, now he just put that on me. Now I have to decide whether I want to skip or not. I want to pass, but it's just a difference of 5. He just has to play a card that is more than 5, which is really easy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this over here. Now I'm definitely passing. Unless he puts something. Oh. Oh no. I am not losing this. Nope. Not gonna happen. These cards are useless on their own. These cards are like second round cards. So this is the last card I'm playing. After this I will not be. I'll probably pass. See what he does. Destroy enemy strong. No, you son of a... Now I have no option. Ah, fuck. Damn it. That was so stupid. Hey, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Now you need to enter the tournament with 7 cards only. Oh, and for that you need to play Gwent with a bunch of people who have a skill card. Sorry, I'm dead now. Busy. It's fine, dude. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to leave a like. So this is the second round, right? I don't want to use these cards because if I use them, he'll probably take them. What? I don't get to call my special cards back? What? What? I might lose. There's a very high possibility I might lose. Ugh. Yes. Shit. Crap. I thought he was gonna play. Damn it. I wanted to. Okay. There's actually a trick. I can use this now. Get some more cards. But if I lose now, I'll probably be finished. So I have to win this. So now I can use this. That will destroy his cards. Then he goes down and I can skip. Wait. Yes, I can skip. I like the simplicity of this Gwent compared to the... I don't know if you have played the standalone version of Gwent. You should, if you like Gwent, I think you should at least try it out, because who knows, maybe you would enjoy it. But most people I know, they didn't enjoy it. But there are players that play it. It's just too much. Like it's, I don't know why they. There's like unnecessary stuff happening. That. I don't have that card. The I'm guessing that's the Owl Lady card. No, I hate that card. I hate that card. Like the way it's not the same as the way I hate the monster deck. Monster deck I only hate it when other people have it. If I have it, I like it. But the Scorch card, I hate it even if I have it, because this was the way I lost the tournament. I think, I'm not exactly sure, but I was winning and then I used the Scorch card because I didn't know that it destroys your own cards as well. And I ended up destroying my cards instead of the other person's card, and that's how I lost. That may not have been... Okay, let's do this first. No. Use leader card. He has 2 more cards. If I use it now... If I use this, will I get another opportunity to use my leader card? Or is it like it automatically passes if I'm not wrong? Let's use it because I don't know if I'll be able to use it. Please don't tell me he has another one. Okay. Okay, it's all down to luck now. Maybe he has legendary. Ooh. But he doesn't have... I forgot about this trick. Muhahaha. Oh man. We might win. Emphasis on might. Oh, you son of a... Thank God. Yes! Not as impressive, but still fun.
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears. Quite the interesting picture, too.
I know of other ways to look interesting. I could show you.
I'll think about it.
He's constantly turned on.
We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
What the
Hear that, Shawnee? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball. Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
I'd like you got there, haven't you?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
It's a wedding.
I did. Take there.
That's a British accent. That's a British peasant accent.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Rubbish game. They had trouble pronouncing A's.
What's all this then?
They pronounce A's as I's.
They're playing
Apples.
slip in for slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. The man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
That was a weak throw.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's
My
customs,
eyes are
they
glued.
surprise you with slippers.
He tilts a big toe.
Fish Shani's shoe out of the lake and give it to her.
Which is famed for shoe fishing.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
Just when you think you know
Wait,
all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
Okay.
So
easy.
now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost.
That's probably
in the
not her
pond.
shoe. Let's see. Let's find all the shoes and then go up. That's probably her shoe. You know, it was a lot fancier.
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over.
The fuck?
To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
I'm out of time, but
Like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
I'm gonna finish this. Am I? Okay, I am.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
I don't doubt that.
Even the rain smells like rest this time.
Look there, Shawnee. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us speak.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many. You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most out of it.
Careful with them paws.
What in the beautiful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds' parents spared no expense. Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that.
I'm all ears.
I think that's a Gwent
What
card
would you
over
have
there.
to talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes.
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loud and low cows only ever give a little more.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we were to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that. Romantic.
I don't see anything else I can do, so let's go do this. Oh wait, before I do that, I'm gonna see what that cow card is. What is this? Jeez. How do I see what it does? When this card is removed from the battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card to take its place.
Gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
Or you could just put a blade in it and see.
Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dibb. My, what a lovely dress. The colour suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Not true, prove it. Does that mean I have to prove it, or is he saying that he needs to prove that? I don't know, what will he need to prove? I have not been listening.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani. I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait. I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
I still want to do this. Damn it, I want to do it. I should make a speech, and that's that. I really want to do this. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I won't.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely pair with its pale and coffee cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be behind. We sing so we can empty yet another side. Christ will hold eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a protocol in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? Just for a Polish vow. Must be said garland, 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 cow. You can get above the calf the hay. So drink and be merry.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Oh.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Dumb as dirt.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Thanks, he was starting to be pain.
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Not the good times roll on, but achievement unlocked. Read Shani's character entry in the journal to find out what might cheer her up. Let's read this. Geralt entered the Oxenford sewers expecting to hunt down a hideous monster, so you can imagine his surprise when down one of those dank, slimy quarters he ran into Shani, an old and dear friend. and I had Geralt and I had first met this extraordinary young woman. Okay, I keep forgetting that Dandelion is the one writing these. Extraordinary young woman years earlier, I think. I don't know. When she was just a coltish coed. But by this time, she had grown into a dignified doctor and a fearless field medic for the Redanian army. This latter role had led her and a unit of soldier escorts to descend into the sewers. Their goal was to gather a sample of the venom spewed by the monstrosity squatting there. Geralt, a gentleman through and through, agreed to help her in her task. Geralt Geralt's encounter with Vladimir von Everick reminded him that he and Shani had once shared passionate, though passing, feelings for each other. He also became aware some remnant of these feelings was still lost in his heart. At times, fate composed tales so shocking no poet would dare to put his name to them, for fear his public would mock them as overly outlandish. Such was the case with Geralt, and the ghost of Vladimir von Everick shared a body for an evening and accompanied Shani to the wedding of Eldona, her friend from the academy. Some might have let this unusual escort interfere with their enjoyment of the evening, but not Shani. Looking around at the tasteful wedding decorations, smelling the rich odor of the berry-laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart, one which summoned up fond childhood memories, Shani felt the heedless abandon of her younger years return and overjoyed threw herself into the thick of the festivities. One thing is certain, Shani was not bored by the company of Vladimir von Everick, who showered her with professions of burning desire and swept her off her feet with his maniacal energy. Yet, when the hour came for him to return to the Netherlands, she breathed a sigh of relief, for now she could spend some time alone with Geralt, who was much more sensitive and predictable, though Vlad would probably just call him boring. So we need to look for, what is that thing? Berry-laden ruin somewhere.
Good mead ought to lift your spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
What the fuck
Good
is
idea?
it? It's a plant.
Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk. A rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Wait, I want to see what the third thing is.
Think I'll pass.
Wait.
Hide the wenches! Witches coming!
Excuse me.
Rowan berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
This seems like the most appropriate thing because it has the smell of it, and it also coincides with the advice that I'm gonna call him a Jinn that Jinn gave us. So I'm gonna choose this.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Give Shani the alcohol.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Seemed to like the rowan. Thought you might want to try another form of it.
I like to make necklaces out of the berries, but guess I am curious how this will taste.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Sounds exactly the same to me. They are a bit animated though.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not exactly my idea of a good time.
What is?
Time I spend with people I know.
You know me.
True. And now I'm starting to enjoy this. Though, in fact, I did start having fun when I kissed you.
Thought that was more Vladimir's doing.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned how to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
Definitely prefer kissing you without Vladimir's help. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Ah, fuck. I mean...
Promised you this night. Aim to keep
you
my
know what I
word.
mean.
And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
You're the medic. Recommendation? Hey, leave some for me.
We need to drink fast, before they catch us. Come on, let's hide. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, It's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Let's see if I get banned. It's just a game, come on. This is very comprehensive.
Sorry.
Was it that bad? Or have you developed an allergy for me?
I had too much to drink.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Alright, I think that's it for this part. I hope you guys, if you're watching this at a later stage, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you are new here, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.